Good morning. Hi. I just want to quickly show you. I have this journal template that I created for myself in the mornings and one for the evenings where I just do a quick brain dump, as you can see, and I have some thoughts that come up. So, hey, pardon my appearance. So, during my healing journey, I experienced a lot of, or I noticed, I uncovered a lot of wounding that I had about productivity and doing hard things and getting things done. And beliefs were buried in there around if it has to be good enough, it has to be perfect. If I don't accomplish my entire to do list in one day, I'm not going to get an A plus at the end. I'm not going to be loved. I'm going to experience rejection. Beliefs that I didn't know were there until I went looking and they were coming up, the pains were coming up, and I went exploring and found those beliefs. Hey, little Erna. um, and so, but once I found them, I used my tools. I uprooted the big heavy ones. It was very painful. A lot of fears around my own self-worth were there, and so I was able to uproot those. And in the process, I created different schedules and different techniques to help me produce a lot during the day, but also staying spacious. Well, I'm in a different season right now. I'm transitioning from doing primarily inner work to um, creating video content for the first time, learning how to do that, learning how to communicate my message, and just other practical things that come with living, that come with life. And so I have a lot less time, excuse me, or I have a lot more things that are dependent on me having a good schedule. And so today I woke up and I just thought, gosh, I just feel really anxious. I had a feeling and I felt it in my gut and in my chest. And I used that brain dump template just to get it out and see what's there. And in the process, I realized I was self-abandoning. And it's like, Erna, you're throwing away that schedule that you crafted for yourself with so much love and intention because the tasks are so important. The things that have to get done today are so important. Will there be times where I can do that? Yes, but I'm just starting out. I don't want to start off with go straight to self-abandoning, you know? And so I decided, you know what, we're gonna do everything that needs to be done today, or everything that I planned as far as how I manage my time with the breaks and the time blocks and the trough, the shallow work where I work out and take care of my body and eat or cook or whatever. We're gonna still do all that while still having these important tasks to do. And what I'll do is because the heavy lifting has been completed already, I'll just feel in the moment. I'll process in the moment. I'll be able to notice, ooh, I feel like if I stop right now, if I take this break, I won't get it all done. And I'll notice that anxiety and I'll feel it and I'll clear it. I would not be able to do that if I hadn't dealt with the bigger weeds, if I hadn't uprooted the bigger weeds. And so now it's a matter of feeling through the wiggles and the jiggles that will absolutely come up today and just processing in real time. And so again, that's a smaller tool that is really effective. And it does have an effect if you haven't done the deeper layers of healing work prior to. But this doing it this way allows me to know that today's going to be wiggly and jiggly. Tomorrow's going to be easy. Because that's what happens. When you uproot something fully, it's not something that you have to maintain daily. This isn't going to be a daily practice where I have to, remember, feel it through in the moment, remember, take your breaks. It's not going to be like that. If the wounds and the beliefs are stored in the subconscious and in your nervous system, and you pluck them out from there through your senses, your sensations, through your feelings, through your emotions, giving you clues that, hey, something's not quite right here. If you go through and explore that way and you uproot that way, this isn't something that you'll have to maintain. It's not a lifelong journey. So I just want to share that with you. We'll see well, I know how today's going to go, but I might bump into a big old weed that needs deeper work and I'll have to plan time to do that. But I am going to care for myself today and I'm going to notice how uncomfortable it feels and clear in the moment. So I'll report back some kind of way.